I'm calling out to you. I'm reaching out for you. I call out. I'm calling out for you. Calling out today. Calling out for a way. Calling out for you. Calling out for you to say, when is it time to cross that line? I'm reaching out. I'm calling out for you. And, you know, it is what it is, and I really don't give a shit. I'm here to be here for the authenticity of a real person being maybe willing to talk or reach out or have a connection, you know. I seen somebody tuned in and they got spooked or something. I don't care. I'm gonna zone out and play this thing and do this thing here and not worry about all of that. Hey. The first mistake ever being born. Coming, wait. First mistake. The first mistake ever being born. Coming from the mother's womb. Wish I could crawl back to which I came. Back to nothing. Back to which I came. What's the first mistake? Coming here. Wish I could crawl back to there. Oh, yeah. La 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 la. Well, I know that I ain't. Let's see what I'm. How's it going, everybody? I don't know. Well, I'm alive today, and I'm happy for that. I'm glad that I got a chance to do something I don't regret. I'm alive today, and I'm happy for that. I'm so glad I got a chance to do something I don't regret. Like living. Like living. I don't know what anybody's expecting. And this is helping me not look at the camera, not look at, because that drives me insane. That drives me insane sometimes. You gotta get down off here, don't you? You gotta get off the bed. Let me open the door up there. There you go, girl. There you go. There you go. She always want to get. She must be thirsty or something. The water's in there. I need to move the water in here so it makes it easier. Late at night, sometimes she wants to wake up and she's thirsty, and I have to get up when I don't want to open the door so she can go out of the bedroom. Let's see. Life. I think I'm all right. Hello there. Had a good day. I've had a good day. I've had a good day. Anybody watching, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you're doing all right. I'm just toying around with, I'm not actually beating on the bucket because on my actual bucket that's in front of me, I have my little heater sitting on it right now. And but this is, I just don't, I'm not going to take the time to, I'd rather, if I set this in the floor so you can see the actual thing that I'm beating on right there, then I can't necessarily see if someone stops in and chats, then I would be not able to really notice it. I might see that it's coming, but I wouldn't be able to read it. So, but you can get the gist. I've got drumsticks. There is a storage bin right here. Hey, Mila. And that's what I'm playing on right now. And to me, I'm really enjoying just getting in the zone, like not trying to pay attention to how many people's watching or not watching. Like this, I did this yesterday too, and I did it earlier today, where I just was playing most of the time. Like, of course, earlier today somebody came in and was there almost the entire time communicating, but that was pretty cool too. But so I'd take a break, I'd take a little break, talk, chat, answer a few questions, boom, then I'd be back to, I hope everybody's doing good though. Hey, oh, I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna steal the show. Of course, I don't have anything, solid here. There is a few things that any of y'all, that if you've tuned in the past week or two to any of the streams and I'm beating on a bucket, there's a couple of things I've done. Well, no, I mean, what I'm doing is something that I was explaining this earlier today to the person that was in the. There was a few people that watched and never did chime in the chat, but I had one person that was pretty much consistently, other than when their mom or something, like they were getting, I guess they were getting called away for a minute, and it was pretty cool though, because we talked anywhere from, like I was talking about different things, like I shared a little bit from, I read something from Living a Life of Awareness. So that, the subject of that book and the Toltec stuff. And then we talked about God and different things like that. Talked about music too, because I was playing, like the question was I was asked, am I gothic or a metalhead? And I was like, well, I'm probably a metalhead. I was never a goth, never. I am a metalhead. I mean, there's no two ways around it. But I also like hip hop, and I also like country music, and I like bluegrass, and I like a lot of stuff. But yeah, so there you have it. But when that question came up, it kind of got me, like really reminiscing about music and like, because, I don't know, for me, playing music, even listening to music, it don't have to be heavy. Like I said, I like all kinds of different genres, and I'm big in I'm liking. There's certain country rap I like. Always been I'm Upchurch. I back him all the time. As far as I've always followed him for a long time. I like Upchurch, and then of course anyway. Oh, sorry, baby. Well, I'm messing around. You may hear me try to everything that's being done right now is all improvisation. How do you say it? Improvisation. Like everything's spur of the moment. So, other than there's a few things that, like I said, of course, anybody that's came into the streams here in the past little while, like in the past few weeks, you would have heard me, even in the past month, whenever the first time it was that it came to me in a live stream and I was beating on this bucket, and I was actually playing on the bucket, but the words were, that one is like, where am I going? See, where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? And who would I say it to? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna... See, I kind of messed up there, but I think I was going a little too fast on that. But of course, it's something that, like when that originally came to me, I was just playing, I was just beating on a bucket. As a matter of fact, I think I was simply just playing around until somebody showed up. Like, I was doing a live stream. And I was also just trying to experiment with putting words to stuff again and like letting whatever kind of comes to me come to me. Because for me, like, I was saying this earlier, like, especially like anything creative, I feel like, hold on, I can't, let me see what this, I see, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, weren't you here the other day? I'm trying to, yeah, I was thinking that I seen you here the other day. Hello, all of you. Mila, we've already been talking, but I was explaining to the person earlier today that the reasoning of Leah, but that's what I said. I didn't, anyway. It might have sounded like I said Leia, but I wasn't trying to say Leia because I know Leia is spelled L-E-I or L. Anyway, how are you, like Princess Leia? That's a complete different. Leah is like, hell, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I see the name and I know. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, for me, like, like art in general, whether it's visual art, whether it's visual art, whether it's audible art like music, you're creating art musically, or whether it's writing, just writing from the heart. Like the type of writing I do is just stream of consciousness. Like when it comes to paper, like pen on paper, pretty much I don't really usually have much of an idea before it comes. I put the pen to the paper and then inspiration just starts flowing usually. Thank you, Sophie. And if you're just tuning in, I will be probably playing on the tub here I'm going to be playing around on the bucket or with my drumsticks and like experimenting. So if I'm not necessarily seeing, if you say something in the chat and I didn't see it, just be patient. Hopefully I won't miss anything. But, I'm exploring. I'm trying to be more creative. Yeah, I've seen, and Elijah. Hello, Elijah. I got to try to be, Sophie, G-Pa. Yeah, Grandpa. Some people call me Grandpa. We were talking about that earlier today because the person that was around earlier today in the chat, they said, I wish I had a grandpa like you. And I remember there's several people that have said that. But there's other people that look at me like an uncle. Then there's a few people that are like, man, I think of you like a dad, as far as people that have come in the chat and into my live stream. So I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I am 51 years old. So, I've had people that are 18 years old, 20 years old, 25, 26. Hey, man, you're kind of like a cool uncle. You're a cool dad. I've had even younger people, like, I just like to be, I'm just me, and I don't know any other way to be. Hey, Peyton. Okay, let's keep going. Basically, I know how to play the drum set, and I'm not that great at it, but I can keep time. I have a sense of rhythm, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't have a drum set, but I have drumsticks. So, over the years, of course, I've been exposed to other people that played the buckets and played on, especially like street musicians, you know what I'm saying? So, just because I never really delved into it doesn't mean that over the past little while, I've been really trying to just see what I can do with it, if that makes sense, because if I can make a rhythm, and then even with the chanting, sometimes I don't say words, I'm just chanting, but so you're just kind of seeing me re-explore what I do know percussive wise from a drum set and try to apply it to the most simple of, like if I had a hand drum, I can play a hand drum all right. I mean, I'm not spectacular at it, but I like to mess around on them. Yeah, right. Probably a bar in your house. Like you gotta, like in the kitchen, is that what it is? You've got a bar at the kitchen, and I'm not talking about a bar with liquor in it. And you have a bar that you sit on, and that's where you have your cereal and meals and stuff, on the stool. I'm just being funny. I know what is going on. Yeah. And then, of course, let's see, what else do I have? I'm trying to think of what I want to do here, and I'm just doing it. I do it the best. Me too. I love it. Yeah, you said y'all asked me that the other day. Get. Where am I going and what I'm gonna do? See, what I'm trying to work out is that I feel like I keep doing pretty much the same tempo on a lot of things. But I'm no expert. I'm just trying to make stuff. Donna, Donna, Donna. Life. Looking in the mirror, looking at myself, staring back at myself from another dimension, not knowing where I'm headed, not knowing what I'm doing, not knowing what I'm saying, don't even know my name. I've lost myself, and I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what that means. I don't know where that came from. That's just kind of stupid there. Say no. Yeah. See, wonder if I can do a blast beat and do some growling or screaming. There you go. A little bit of high pitched screaming, I don't think I can do a low end growl too well anymore. No, I just don't. I used to could growl, like the like a good low growl, all right. But I'm more of the when it comes to that style, I like the higher end of things. I do like the low guttural type sound. Let me see what time it is. It ain't that late. Well, it's not late, but I really didn't have any intention of how long I'll be. Of course, most of the time I don't have any idea if it's gonna be a long stream or if it's gonna be a short stream. I don't know. It'll depend on what I feel like. I was just doing something like earlier today. I'd messed around with that because I do know like I can play pretty fast on the drums and I can do a blast beat, but I'm not like my endurance. Of course, it never was like playing fast was not as much my forte. Like I could play fast, but like with the blast beats, some of them drummers, like you really have to have like good endurance when you're like, and like if you watch some of them drummers, it's like, I mean, that's awesome though. I love watching it. I like listening to it. Like I can't listen to it all the time. Like I don't. I mean, I can't. That's not something I want to hear all the time. But it's pretty talented to be able to do stuff like that. Like especially as a drummer. Like, well, I'm gonna spit a bit of truth about me, a bit of truth about you. Things we all can do to help our dreams come true. If we get on the same page, we might start to relate and then possibly create a brand new day, one with happiness without pain. One with love without hate. I've never done it that way. Actually, the only reason I was looking at the time too is because I want to be mindful of like I was just messing there with some words that I've had for a long time as a rap, but I tried it in a different fashion there instead of rapping it. So, new means bye. I don't know if you're telling me the truth though, but well, I'm gonna do new. No wait, I'm gonna go do after I knew. Wait. I'm gonna say new. I'm not sure if that means doo. I'm told it says. Wait, I'm gonna say new. Bye. I don't know. I don't want to be talking about something that might be meaning something else, though. I'd have to look that up. Don't be telling me something that's dirty. I don't want to. I don't. Even though I can. You know what I'm saying. And why wouldn't one day it will be okay. One day we will all be there. One day we'll all say hey. One day it'll be okay. One day we'll all be there in that town square. All the mansions and the gold on the streets and everything. It'll be okay. One day we'll all be there. Finley Thatcher, I see that. It's not mean. Search up. No. Oh no, just to him. Now, I can't look it up right now. I'm saying afterwards I'd look it up. I don't think you'd be doing that anyway, but I was making a joke kind of, but I was saying it, I am aware that someone could technically, you know what I mean? Like if I'm, like if you wanted to, you could be telling me to use a word, then telling me that it means this, but it's actually meaning something. Like if someone wanted to be facetious, I think Finley thought that, what's up, Finley, though? Finley Thatcher. I like that name, Finley. Channeling. Tapping into the source of all creation. I'm crying out to you today. Please show me the way. Lead me to a brand new day. One where I don't feel the pain. Lead me away from all of this pain of breathing every day. Help me get away from the mundane. This world that's driving me insane. This place, this world, this life, these things swirling through my mind today. Do I know if it'll be okay? No, I don't. I have no idea. But I'm gonna try to pursue letting go of my fear. Anyway, sorry about all that. And all my shit goes out to you. Right. You know, so now that I come back here and so you was under, yeah, like if someone was to, you know, like if someone trying to be funny and, like, for instance, if you didn't know any better and you just believed it, especially in a situation, like, it could be funny, but if it was something inappropriate, I don't necessarily want it, even if it's in another language. But I'm trusting that new means bye. Yeah, so. Oh, so they told you what the N word was in French, but they said it meant, yeah, so. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, hey, it's Saul. What's up, it's Saul? I've been just jamming out, you know, or like most of it. Like I'm talking a little bit, but this is probably like, if you'd been here earlier, it'd be probably the most you've seen me play at any one time. It was the same earlier today when I did a stream. I'm starting to get more comfortable with doing more, just trying to find my place while I'm playing and just letting it go however long it goes till I mess up or, you know, miss a beat or something. So I'm just, everything you're seeing right now would be improv. There ain't nothing really preconceived except for one or two things, you know, like a few words here and there are things that I have had been working on or are from the past that I remember. And then everything else is just coming in the moment right now as I'm playing and everything. So, but, I was doing something yesterday, I think it was, and it was reminding me of, you ever heard of scat? It's like a form of jazz, and it's kind of like it's like You know, like you got kind of like a jazz music, I believe, and it's like kind of the faster, but the people, the vocalization is like it's not really any words, but they're just using sounds like like, you know, it was a real popular thing back in like what was it, the 20s or the 30s or maybe the 40s. It like predates, you know, anything rock and roll or modern like era type popular music. But I was like doing pop 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 boom pop pop pop. I was just kind of like making sounds with my noise as I or as my with my mouth as I just kind of dot dot pop 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 dot dot blue la beep boom dot beep dot blue pop pop pop. I was doing that I think yesterday, and it just made me think about scat when I remember ever learning about scat years ago. Makes me actually, now that I talk about it again, I think I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look into looking up a little bit of scat just to refresh my memory. And let me see, is everybody doing all right? Like, everybody's been real cordial to me, and I appreciate it. So anybody, just hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm assuming you are. If you're able to see this and you're chatting with me, that means you're breathing. That's a good thing. That's a positive. If you're here and you haven't hit the like button, I appreciate it if you would. And then there was somebody that came in, didn't they, a little bit ago and said they subscribed. So that was pretty cool. So I did gain a subscriber, you know. Okay. Ooh. I see right through your fucking lies. I know that you never understood. I never fucking back down. I could fuck your world up. Fuck your world up. I mess your world up. Fuck your world up. I see right through the damn lies. I know that you never understood. Now that's yeah. I see you right there, but well, I'm pop 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 pop. I'm just going to be aware that I don't want to play with on this too much longer. Just well, I think it'll be all right. It can't be that loud. I'm inside. I'm not being. It's not like I'm not playing real loud. I think if the neighbor behind me was out on the porch, they might hear it. They shouldn't hear it inside. I'm seeking the light. I'm seeking the light. Walking a narrow, very narrow path. Through the eye of the needle, I tread. Let go of the fear of death and embrace life. Live for the moment. Live for tonight. Live and let live. Life is such a gift. Okay. And I appreciate if whoever's still around. Um, like I said, I'm just kind of hanging out. I've been having a lot of fun with the streams, and especially the longer I take, I'm checking my battery life too. I do like to keep up with. Um, I'm just keeping in the right check, make sure battery's good, make sure just kind of seeing the time, all that kind of stuff. Oh, I've had a pretty good day though. I got to stand up for a minute. I've been sitting for too long. I've had a good day, y'all. Like I said, pretty productive. Like I've done a lot of playing today. Like creating with the buckets and the tub there, and then musically, and then I've done some. I got some. A little bit of reading in, and then I also started. But I also have done a little bit actual more cleaning today, and when I say that, not just the regular everyday type stuff that I have to do, but like going through certain clutter and things that I've just had like just piled up that like and not put in the right place. I'm slowly from yesterday I gained some energy, and then today I implemented again too. So I'm real happy with that. I'm slowly like there's some stuff that I'm going through, and I'm like, why is this still here? Why do I have this? Throw it away. Or if it's something that I'm still keeping, but it's just like sitting there and and then another thing's piled on top of it and another thing. Well, then it's like, okay, well, where do I want to put this? Or where does this go? And like kind of, hopefully by this time next week, the trailer will somewhat look a lot different than it's been looking for a while, as far as orderliness. Oh yeah. Long live dirt the weed. This time we stand. Long live dirt weed. Mankind is unkind man. God, luck, and good speed. Weed eater. Oh, I am crying out. No, we don't want to do that again. Let's do it and see. Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Would I have anyone to say it to? Of course, I don't think I've done it that way before, at the end there. That's something I'm missing with, where am I going in life? I'm trying to figure out, how do we want to do it? Where am I going in? Where am I going? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? And would I have anyone to say it to? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna gotta say it too. I think the exciting thing would be probably like going into this next week. What I'm planning on doing is maybe trying to set up something where I have like maybe this bucket, this tub. I've got a couple other things I'm thinking about pulling around, looking at maybe seeing what they sound like when I hit it, and then trying to figure out where I can maybe set up where these different things and get different sounds, explore with that. Dynamics to me, dynamics in music is real important. Like, I like, good music to me needs to have a good, like, it kind of builds and has a climax and comes back down, like, kind of like a good story, you're going to have like a beginning, middle, and end. That to me is a sign of good songwriting. It pulls you in. It brings you to the meat of the song in the middle there. Gets you, and then, like, no matter what style it is, it could be like high energy, it could be low energy, it could be sad, it could be happy. But a good written song is going to do that. It's going to pull you in, get you to that hook, that place where that's the selling point. And then and then it'll taper off and be leaving you wanting more. Usually, a good song you should be like, man, that was like, even if it's a long song, it's still like, man, it don't ever feel long enough. I like to be alive. Oh, I'm having a little bit of fun though. It feels good, and I'm not messed up or anything. That's another good feeling. It's like I'm not even even high or like any Potter. I took a hit, but I ain't been smoking much today or nothing. Just had good energy, man. It's been a good day overall. Really, really just happy to be here. And I'm not sure who's still here, but I appreciate each and every one of you that have came by. I'm probably going to get close to. Now, don't run off just yet. I know that a few people, it looks like some people have bailed out of here and aren't here, but that's okay too, because like things happen. Like there is real life going on in places. You know what I mean? The life online is not, it can't always be online, but they trying to get it to where it's that way, where like people just don't do anything in real life anymore. Everything's all virtual. If I had a car, I would get out more and do more. I'd find places to go. Well, I mean, if I had a license and then had a car, because if I could have a car, but I wouldn't want to drive it without a license. So, excuse me there. Hey, Bonehead, why don't you shut up and play music? Hey, Bonehead, why don't you shut up and play music? Hey, Bonehead, why don't you shut up and play music? Hey, Bonehead, what'd you say about me? I guess I'm calling myself a bonehead. Sometimes life will get the best of us. Sometimes I will put up a fuss. Sometimes life gets the best of us. Sometimes we're shit out of luck. Sometimes I don't know where I am. Sometimes I just don't give a damn. Sometimes I feel alive. Sometimes I feel alright. Now this is going to be a stream that I'm going to have to go a lot through. Like I'm going to have to probably watch this whole. There's so much that I've done in this whole. In almost an hour, there's been quite a bit of me playing and messing around. So I'm going to need to really go back and look at it, a lot of this. I haven't even highlighted any of it. I guess I better highlight that last thing there, the last 5 minutes anyway. But I totally have forgotten about that. Usually I'm highlighting it and it makes a short, it'll be like 5 minutes at a time. Like if I know I just did a good rendition of something. Well, if I just did some kind of improv that seemed to flow, if I highlight it, I can easily go back, watch it. I'm going to be using my own, these live streams. I'm going to be watching them and seeing some things that I did in the moment and go, I want to work on that. I like how that sounds. And then, by myself, I start working on it. And then the next time you see me or you hear it, I might have tweaked it out and made it more into something, rather than like a. So that's really what I'm doing. But yeah. But what is it's early evening and I'm finally loving my life, just like we all should be all of the time. Hey, I've never tried that. That's cool. It's early evening and it's early evening and I'm finally loving this life, just like we all should be all of the time. Now, of course, I'm not an actual singer, but I'm doing the best I can. It's early evening, and it's early evening, and I'm finally loving my. How did I do that? It's early evening, and I'm finally loving my life, just like we all should be all of the time. It's a brand new day, and I'm finally loving this life, just like each and every one should be all of the time. My dear mother said dreams could come true. I'm gonna have to work on that. I stopped believing, but now I know what to do. Listen up. This song was shared with Greycloud to give to all of you. It's a brand new day, and I'm finally loving my life. Just like I should have been the whole daggum time. It's a brand new day, and Greycloud's loving this life. Just like each and every one should be all of the time. Now, each and every day you wake up is a miracle. Some people laugh at me and others call Greycloud a fool. But life is what you make it, and I no longer lie. I don't know how many times I sat and cried, boxed in somebody else's corner, wishing I could die. But not anymore, and it's time to share with you why. Of course, and then it comes back to, it's a brand new day, and I'm finally loving this life. But then you got the last verse. Now I want to thank each and every one of you for being who you are. And knowing his eyes and mine, we see every one of you as stars. So the next time you're feeling down and the next time you're feeling blue, just know this song was shared with Greycloud to give to all of you, because this is everybody's song. You do no wrong. This is everybody's song. So take it and roll with it and make it your own. It's everybody's song. You can't do any wrong. So just take it and roll with it and make it your own. Everybody's song, everybody's song. Right the wrongs, it's everybody's song. Oh. Okay. We're going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up probably. I'm definitely done playing for the moment. Really, for like, just because it is night time. And no, it's not late, but I've got a lot of playing in today. Even off stream, I did practice just several times without being live anywhere, and then anyway, like I said, it's been a productive day, and I appreciate y'all being here. Whoever is still here, I'm gonna end this probably. For one, I want to put the phone. I'm gonna plug it up on a charger. Then kind of get everything situated to start this winding down, since I've had a very good productive day. Been going since early this morning. Haven't really laid down back since I got back up and everything. Just kind of been going at it and trying to stay busy today, and it's felt good to do that. So anyway, that's basically where we're at. And I think I got to use the bathroom too, so that's all the more reason to get out of here. Until next time, it's been really, really fun. I appreciate you once again. I feel like a broken record, but we're going to end it. And then Greycloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. And guys, I hope you realize that if you've been here for a while, you know how we say it. Ditto means I love you.